Welcome back to CBS This Morning. Wisconsin holds a presidential primary today, despite Democrats' attempts to delay it. You can expect that social distancing will be in effect at all the polling stations, but the state's Democratic governor says Republicans are forcing people to choose between their health and their right to vote. Political correspondent Ed O'Keefe joins us from Washington with more on this story. And Ed, I guess the question is, why not just postpone it?
Yeah, good morning, Gail. Look, it's not just a presidential primary today. There are local elections and a competitive state Supreme Court race also on the ballot. And the fight going on in this key battleground state could actually be a preview of court fights between Democrats and Republicans in the coming months as voting continues amid the pandemic. Wisconsin is in the midst of a stay-at-home order, and the Democratic Governor Tony Evers had called on the Republican-led legislature to reschedule today's elections until June for safety reasons. But GOP leaders and eventually the state Supreme Court refused. Late last night, the U.S. Supreme Court also weighed in, striking down a plan to allow absentee ballots to be accepted through next Monday. They must be put in the mail by today, but state officials won't release the results of today's elections until Monday, April 13th. All four of the court's top liberal members dissented. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg said voters will either, quote, have to brave the polls, endangering their own and others' safety, or they will lose their right to vote. Senator Bernie Sanders, who of course is on the ballot today, called this decision potentially deadly, but he trails former Vice President Joe Biden by a wide margin in polling in Wisconsin and in the delegate race. And yet, there are no signs that he plans to drop out. Tony?
All right, Ed, thank you very much.